A new beginning, the opening match day of the season, and a keen sense of optimism enveloping everyone. Who will come out on top? It's Manchester City. They take on Leicester City. Hello and welcome to the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And there are few more enjoyable days on the football calendar than opening day in the Premier League. It is Manchester City against Leicester City.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium, Derek. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. Number 8, Ilkay Gundogan. Number 47, Phil Foden.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Nathan Ake plays with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. And the lineup for Leicester City. Yuri Tielemans plays alongside Wilfred Ndidi in the engine room. And beginning the game up front is Jamie Vardy.
Thank you for attending the Etihad Stadium. Enjoy the match.
Potentially exciting 90 minutes here, and Manchester City get the ball rolling. Boubakary Soumaré. And in with a real chance. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Haaland. Haaland. Can he put it away? It might still be problematic. Well, not many would debate the point that Erling Haaland is a joy to watch whenever he's out there on the pitch. But what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, we know he's a good all-round player, but his strength is when balls are rolled into him. He can hold up the play, he can roll defenders, he can get away from them, and that's key to the way his team want to play. When they get the ball into him...
Now, hold on, Stuart, they're in here, and just failing to bend the run enough, and the flag has been raised. Tielemans. On to Vardy. So now a corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, not cleared away completely. Ndidi. Oh, could be. Still a chance. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Giving it a try. Just narrowly off target. Error by the keeper might give them a chance, but can't avail himself of the chance.
Well, he'd be disappointed with that. Maybe it's just come a bit too early for him.
Dias. De Bruyne. Foden. Cross could be useful, making sure nothing untoward happened. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. De Bruyne. It's with Gundogan. Grealish. And he takes it on. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the action underway again, and certainly the onus is on Leicester to come up with a reply here. Vardy. De Bruyne. Well, the counter chance looks very real, and they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Foden. On to De Bruyne. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Over it comes. Well, the danger is still there. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. City move it forward with purpose. Oh, they've lost it. Walker. Foden. Can he make it count? And the keeper more than equal to it. Decided to come in from the flank. Superb block. Player in the way again. And the short option preferred. Just the clearance that was called for. So nearing the break, and City hold the edge. Stuart, how about your critique of what they put into the game so far?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
De Bruyne. And a chance to whip it in here. Not away completely. Well, nothing untoward happened. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so, and have been pressing to extend their lead. They just need to be a bit more clinical in front of goal.
It's really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
Goal for Manchester
2-0
City.
here, and the ball is moving again. Foden. On to Holland. Good work to regain possession. A City free kick forthcoming. Gundogan. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Gundogan. Here's Tielemans. Harvey Barnes. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Half time, that will do it for the first half here at the Etihad. And so the ball is rolling again, and Leicester are left with a mountain to climb here in the second half. Can they respond? Well, high quality defending. Grealish. Strong but fair tackle. And options in the centre. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Keeper did his job to begin with. Gundogan. Can he find the angle? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Might really be able to trouble them here. This looks more than decent. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Able to close down the shot. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And the counter-attack is on, options available. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Ndidi. Well, visionary passing, but how well he did to react in that manner.
Well, as the stats confirm, City have controlled the ball. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Ruben Dias. Vardy. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He stopped the goal-scoring opportunity there. He had to go.
I had my eyes tested last week, I'll have you know. A change in the offing for City. Well, the free kick had just a bit too much height on it.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought that was going in. It's only a whisker away.
Rodri. Gundogan. The ball with Rodri. It's with Gundogan. De Bruyne. And Leicester come away with it. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Leicester City taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Harvey Barnes. And foul it is then. The referee might well have been tempted to book him for that. Resisted the temptation.
Number 8, Ilkay Gundogan. To be replaced by number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Good looking cross. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. And they could get one back here. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Tielemans. Firing it in. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity.
Substitution for Manchester
And Manchester City will go to their bench.
Number 47, Phil Foden. To be replaced by number 26, Riyad Mahrez.
Over it comes. Not all that convincing defensively. And problem solved for now. And intercepting it. Vardy. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Tielemans. And a shot from some way out. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Let's see about the delivery. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, big news I'm hearing. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Well, it was Spurs that were awarded the penalty, but it was a magnificent...
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Oh, he's blocked it.
For Leicester City. Coming
Now
off
they're
the
going to
bench,
alter things. Here's the substitution.
Evans. Number 4, Kalga Soyuncu.
Played over. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Untidy on the ball. Rodri. Vardy. Pratt. And the keeper more than equal to it. So the corner played into the box. The clearance wasn't decisive. Now, who can he play it to? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Number 9.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Well, do they have it in them to level this? Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Well, not the best clearance. Opportunity. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power, the keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Leicester City goal.
Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in a top save, and that keeps it all square?
Well, you're right, Derek, a top-class save, and such an important one as well. That surely would have been it had it gone in.
And short it is. Mahrez. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Grealish. De Bruyne. Oh, a vital save. And it remains all even.
Well, there you have it. He may just have saved his team here.
Short corner taken. So the final whistle, and at the end of the game, they simply couldn't be separated. A draw it is, from the City angle. What did you think?
Yes, Derek, a few of the players are still easing their way back.
Grealish. And he takes it on.
Into the field.
And a warm welcome, our venue today. is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester City versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Nathan Ake plays with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Rodri in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. Mateus Cunha. Pedro Neto. Lemina. The initial 11 for Wolves. Mario Lemina starts alongside João Moutinho in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Options in the middle. In position to give them the lead, maybe. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Well, Manchester City targeting a victory after drawing in the last match against Leicester City. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Yeah, it was a good game, wasn't it? Plenty of action at both ends. 2-2, probably the fair result. Today, though, if they play with a bit more purpose from the start, I think they'll win this one.
Dias. De Bruyne now. Gundogan. Phil Foden now. And De Bruyne in a useful looking position, but will there be an end product? That's high level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Playing it short. Well shown inside. Thumped clear. Walker. And still trying to get the shot off. Well, able to close down the shot. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
Just a matter of thumping it away. Pedro Neto. Shown inside. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Jack Grealish. Ake. Grealish. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. All over the top, but it will go through to the keeper. Lemina. And that was a very fine read.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. Well, they've solved the problem. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, as you can see, this is a great pass from Foden. And then the finish from Gundogan was never in doubt. He's such a good technician.
Goal for Manchester
So the match has
City.
restarted. 1-0 here.
Ilkay Gundogan.
Room to roam on the wing for Wolves. And let's give credit to the defending. Foden. Now he must favour the cross. Not the best clearance. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Determined defending. This attack looks highly promising. Cunha. Can't miss, surely. Well, it might still work out for them. Threat over for now, it seems.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
Well, now they've got to concentrate on keeping the door locked. Well read to ease the pressure. Gundogan. Nicely timed tackle. Kevin De Bruyne. It's a promising City move. Real chance. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. Lemina. Moutinho. And a timely intervention. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. De Bruyne. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, surely. Really sound defending. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
Goal for Manchester City.
And that is going to be all for the first 45 then, here at the Etihad Stadium. Well, Ilkay Gundogan is a man who can decide any game through his own contributions. And so the match is underway. And off and running again, it really was spellbinding what we saw from City in the first half. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. Well, a good tackle. Mateus Cunha. It's with Gundogan. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester City taking on Chelsea. He read the situation defensively and did his job. How about the cross? Must score! Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save.
Coming off the pitch.
Time for a change then.
Coming onto the pitch, number 8, Ruben Neves.
Played over. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And he takes on the shot. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered. Well, City, as the stats highlight, have had most of the ball, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Running with the ball confidently. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Traore. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Dias. The ball with Rodri. Wolves have it back. Cunha. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one.
At the ticket office. Thank you.
Haaland. Here's De Bruyne. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Leeds United. This might have potential, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will they profit from this situation? Well, it petered out. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. And a throw in here for Wolves. In the right place to cut out the pass. And in the end, he's run out of space. Grealish. A very timely interception. Traore. Read it well. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Substitution for Manchester City. Coming off the pitch.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches.
Manuel Akanji.
Haaland. He takes aim. Oh, good work by the keeper. Who can he pick out? Well, still an issue here. And I think the threat has been averted. Being egged on by the crowd. Able to get a body in the way. The inside route looking promising. Another block. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Moutinho. A news coming through of a goal in the Leeds match. Alex Scott. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Substitution for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Traore, to be replaced by number 11, Hawangi Chan.
Well, apologies to our viewers for having to interrupt Alex just then. For clarification, Leeds did score in that game, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Good tackle. Neto. Oh, the threat is there. Nelson Semedo. Could be. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Well, the referee can't take any chances, and now he will receive attention.
Substitution for Manchester City. Coming off the pitch, number 16, Rodri. Coming onto
So following the
pitch,
stoppage,
number
back
20,
underway with a drop
Silva.
ball. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Well, from what I'm hearing, there's been a goal in the Leeds match. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a goal for Southampton. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with under 5 minutes left to play.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Good pressure to regain possession. Very quick thinking there. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Moutinho. Here's Grealish. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. De Bruyne, and he's broken free. Couldn't quite hang on. That's going to be a City ball. Bernardo Silva. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And good work to deny the chance. Well, a short corner here. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest. And the 3-point... Well, able to close down the shot. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances.
Oh, the chance is on, Stewart. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique.
And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, surely. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Must score. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Time. Two colossal English clubs who've led the chase for honours in recent seasons, and they're about to go at it at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea versus Manchester City, and it's live next on EA TV. Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Chelsea facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Number 19, Mason Mount. And number 9, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea. Thiago Silva plays alongside Kalidou Koulibaly in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts with Mateo Kovacic in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is the hard to defend against Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside İlkay Gündoğan in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland.
Thank you for attending Stamford Bridge. Enjoy the game.
It should be a match to look forward to. Chelsea get it underway. Free kick to Chelsea. Kanté. Interception to snuff out the danger. Gündoğan. Aubameyang. Oh, he's through here. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Can he deliver it with accuracy? It might still be problematic. Ziyech. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Well, still an issue here. Thwarting him. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Ake. Gündoğan. Now Haaland. Haaland. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Now can they counter clinically? Well, that pass easy on the eye. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And there's the delivery. Free. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Crossing possibilities. Kovacic! And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Goal for Chelsea.
So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be.
Will the
Ake.
owner of the blue car registration BG04DOM please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
Ederson. Laporte. And it's Ruben Dias. Ake. Well, this is interesting. I believe changing circumstances in the Arsenal game. Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 30 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Phillips. Haaland. On to Grealish. Gundogan! Oh, that's a fine save. They take it short. Gundogan. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and then it's a top-class finish from Gundogan. He never looked like missing, did he?
Goal for Manchester
Back underway,
City.
level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Ziyech. And they know they need to stop him. Unable to trouble the defence with that cross. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Laporte. This looks threatening. He might profit from here, you know. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Keen to take it short here. Aubameyang. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
Now, to restore their lead here. In it goes! Calmly converted!
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
Having conceded, Manchester City know they've got to come up with a response. Haaland. Here's Grealish. Erling Haaland. Given away by İlkay Gundogan. Mount. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Aubameyang. It's there for him. Marvellous anticipation. Grealish. Gundogan. A long way out. Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Mateo Kovacic.
Well, as those stats show us, Chelsea haven't controlled the possession of the game, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Yes, really good without the ball, and the all-around performance levels have been high. Will it be a smart stop here? He's driven in the corner. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Already closing him down here. Well, moving towards the end of the first half, and City chasing the game here.
Oh, Derek, what a great opportunity.
And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Favouring the short one. Aubameyang at the ready. Well, nothing comes of it. Oh, a nice looking pass. Haaland. De Bruyne. Real chance. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Goal.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Mudryk. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Real chance. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Gundogan. Nathan Ake here. And the advantage is with City. And a timely intervention. Mateo Kovacic. Could be a chance to break here. Foden. Must take the lead here. Mount. Mount. James. Ziyech. Oh, a fine block. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. Ziyech. Can he give them the lead? Important block by Walker. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And over it comes. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, nothing untoward happened. City couldn't keep the ball. Ziyech. Now with Aubameyang, real chance. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
here's the replay, and sometimes when you're being pressed high up the field, you have to go that little bit longer and not play out through the thirds, and that's what they tried to do here. They had their pocket picked, and suddenly they find the ball in the back of the net.
Questions have been asked of Manchester City. Now it's all about their answers. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
Aubameyang. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Ziyech. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop?
So the second half underway, and no doubt about it, City with work ahead of them. N'Golo Kanté. Good technique displayed. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Can he convert? And pushed away to safety.
Well, I don't think they've been at it today, but maybe, just maybe, that great save will inspire them now.
A wonderful goalkeeping moment. Now, will he be put to the test again here? Keeper did his job to begin with. And a time for calm on the ball. Laporte. And now it's Phillips. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Wolverhampton Wanderers. Very quick thinking there. Haaland. And Grealish. Here's Mount. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? The high press was on, and the chance is on. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final effort. Just shows you how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Dias. Nathan Ake here. De Bruyne. Walker. Phil Foden now. And it's a quality pass. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Mount. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Now can Chelsea use this corner to add to their advantage? It's a short one. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, not cleared away completely. Ziyech. It's an opportunity. Well, we're into the final half hour. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester City facing Arsenal. Mount, unable to keep the ball. Foden. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Promising looking ball. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. It is advantage Manchester City here. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. James. Kovacic. Kovacic! Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Really good high press. Walker. Nathan Ake here. Jack Grealish. Kevin De Bruyne. Foden. Walker. And that is how to block. And the ball's gone. Mount. 20 minutes to go. In position now. Is it going to be? Still possibilities. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure. Well, the goal was at his mercy.
Well, it certainly was. He has to score there.
Mount. Sterling. And Aubameyang now. Ziyech. And a Chelsea throw-in coming up here. Chance to play it in. The supporters want to see him have a go. And it's gone in here! Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Aubameyang, and Mount couldn't hit this any better. What a great finish this is. That's an excellent goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Chelsea will get the throw-in. Cucurella. And teammates to play it to. Terrific piece of anticipation. And a short corner, let's see. In by Sterling. Not away completely. What a block! Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Over the top towards Raheem Sterling. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. And we have a goal to update you on in the Brentford game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
And it's a goal for Newcastle United. It's now 1-0 with just under 10 minutes left to play.
Alex keeping us right up to date.
Number 8, Mateo Kovacic, coming onto
Favouring the short one.
21, Chilwell.
Well read to ease the pressure. Mount. Well, a joy to watch. Running with the ball confidently. But the danger averted for now. Well, not far away from full time now, and Manchester City, we know, can play an awful lot better than this.
Well, I think they've been a bit unlucky today. They certainly haven't been 2 goals worse than their opponents, but in key moments they've just been found wanting, particularly defensively.
And support available. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Cucurella. Can he finish? And after the cross, Laporte with the block. Really good high press. Mount. Well, he likes to run at them. Oh, breezing past him. Delivering it into the box. Attending to his defensive chores. And so there we have it, the final whistle, and Manchester City have lost this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
So, fruitful as far as Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is concerned. How would you sum up his performance?
Yeah, he had a good game today and, of course, took his penalty well. He had a big influence on the result.
Now, to restore their lead here. It's a game that usually carries considerable meaning. I'm talking about Manchester City versus Arsenal. That's what we have in store for you here on EA TV. Stay with us for live coverage every kick of the ball. And a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Etihad Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Manchester City up against Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and 2 coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
This game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. And here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson gets the nod in goal. İlkay Gündoğan plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of the park. And providing the main goal-scoring threat today is Erling Haaland. Can he put it away? There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Laporte. And unable to keep possession. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Great opportunity. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? the fans are begging for a shot. And the keeper in position to grab hold of it. Martin Ødegaard. Kieran Tierney. Jorginho. And in with a real chance. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Calvin Phillips. Now Haaland. An awful lot of green space to run into. And the ball's gone. Gundogan! And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderful pass from Foden, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So back underway following the equaliser. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Martinelli. Tierney. And beating the defender. Oh, a smart stop. They take it short. And a very good challenge. Haaland. Now can they counter clinically? De Bruyne. Foden. Surely! Well denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Jorginho. Now with Tierney.
This is a message for away supporters at full time.
Gabriel Martinelli. That is Gabriel Jesus. Could be! And the keeper's hand does the trick. Laporte. Now Haaland. Possession one. Jorginho. On to Haaland. This is looking threatening. Haaland. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Tierney. On to Jesus. Can he finish? Oh, that's a fine save. Can someone get on the end of this? And he's clear as lines. Can he put them in front? Oh, terrific goal! How about that? Absolutely magnificent.
Well, here it is again, and what a piece of skill this is. It's about the only way he could get his shot off that quickly. You'll never get tired of watching this. It's a great goal.
Questions have been asked of Manchester City. Now it's all about their answers. Foden. A really sumptuous ball. He's in behind the defence here. And that's a very good parry. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Tierney. That's a useful cross. Well, it can be a bit of a hit or a miss when you try to catch the ball in that manner.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and on this occasion he can't quite pull it off. Just didn't hit it cleanly enough.
Walker. Phil Foden. Return to Walker. Foden. Now with Walker. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Jorginho. Martin Ødegaard. Martinelli. On to Jorginho. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Is it going to be? And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Keen to take it short here. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, Martin Ødegaard is so very talented, and he's displaying all his talents out there on the pitch.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
And teammates around him. Walker. Determined defending. Granit Xhaka. On to Jesus. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Foden. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne. It did look on for them, but not to be. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And he might be through here. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
Phil Foden. Options in the centre. Gundogan, and just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Granit Xhaka. And City get the throw in. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Decided to he thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Bodies forward and the break looks on. And a throw-in for Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It is now with Jorginho. And so the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the Etihad. On a more than satisfactory first half showing from Martin Ødegaard. So back in business, the second half underway, and City trying to plot a route back into this one. Oh, good play this. De Bruyne. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Struggling to get it away. Well, they can keep possession now. Can they hit on the break? Martin Ødegaard. Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Xhaka. Into the advanced position. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Xhaka. Just the challenge that was required. Teammates available. He's got to have a go here. Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. Calvin Phillips. On to Haaland. Gundogan. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Haaland. Given away by City. He's in with a chance. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester City taking on Liverpool. Bukayo Saka. Promising move. Who's going to win this joust? Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Getting in there to intercept. It is advantage Manchester City here. Grealish. And that's going to roll all the way through. Being pressed hard. Bukayo Saka. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, a shocking pass, really. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea. Haaland. Nicely timed tackle. Martin Ødegaard. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Gundogan. Haaland. Now with Jesus. Well, a textbook interception. Ake. Gundogan. Given away by City. De Bruyne. A foul but no whistle, instead advantage with Arsenal. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. And good pressure high up the pitch. De Bruyne. Will they get themselves level here? They had to react, and did. Holland. Erling Holland. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, as the replay shows us, Kevin De Bruyne picks out the pass to beat that defensive line, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So underway again at 2-2.
Erling Haaland.
Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Goal for Arsenal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Grealish. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Oh no, it's gone a begging.
Well, they can't miss opportunities like that. What a chance to equalise.
A change in the offing for City. Saka. And a creative look about this. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Well, a good tackle. He has teammates around him. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one.
Well, what a brilliant atmosphere we've got here. These City fans deserve an equaliser, that's for sure.
Real chance. High echelon goalkeeping there. Well, the corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Short corner favoured. Well, nicely cut out. Saka. Potential danger here. It needs an accurate cross. Magnificent challenge to win it back. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Saka. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Here's Alvarez. Chasing this game, Manchester City, with time running out. This could square the game. Pivotal moment defensively. Grealish. Can't miss, surely. That could cost them at this late stage.
Well, that should have been the equaliser. I'm not sure they'll get another chance now.
Gabriel. White. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Alvarez. Ake. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. And so there we have it, the final whistle, and Manchester City have lost this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce.
Two clubs who in recent years have ascended to the throne of English football. Liverpool against Manchester City here at Anfield. Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Liverpool facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today? Is the big question.
Number 6, Thiago.
And this is how Liverpool will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Andrew Robertson starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Thiago starts with Naby Keita in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Haaland! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Quite the catalogue of great saves. And that the latest one. And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson begins in goal. Nathan Ake plays with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne starts alongside İlkay Gündoğan in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. And room now out on the flank. Is it going to be? And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
Well, as Liverpool get the ball moving again, how will they react? An awful lot of green space to run into. Oh, good save. Grealish. Ake. And a throw in for Liverpool. And space to cross it. Well, not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. What a goal update to bring you in the Arsenal game. Alex Scott has all the news for us.
It's a goal for Chelsea. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position and it was an easy finish. They've scored the opener here with only 8 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. And darting through. Still a chance. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and Grealish couldn't hit this any better. What a great finish this is.
Goal for Manchester City.
So 2-0 now.
Jack Grealish.
Salah. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Thiago. Can they keep it out? And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing. Well, away they go again. Liverpool still behind, but they're making this a contest. And the advantage is with City. Holland. Foden. Well, space if he goes inside. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. And that will be a corner. And there's the delivery. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Nunez. And a strong tackle. Fabinho. Nunez. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Robertson. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Walker. Phil Foden now. Well, he's won the ball. Teammates available. Mo Salah. And the cross goes in. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Corner awarded to Liverpool. And over it comes. A very effective clearance. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Keita. Holland. Can they hit on the break? Foden. He takes aim, and still a chance. Grealish. Oh, really good reflexes, and danger averted. Playing it in. Well, thumped clear. Nunez. Good visualisation and execution. Top-class defending. A Liverpool free kick coming up. No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning. Mo Salah. Can he get them level? It could be up for grabs. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Right, an opportune moment for us to join Alex Scott because there's been a goal at Elland Road, Alex.
It's a goal for West Ham. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close range to finish that move.
Oh, wait a minute, could be in here. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Goal for
So back
Manchester
underway
City.
at 3-1.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. Just to confirm, West Ham did score in that match, and the match is level at 1-1. A textbook interception. Running with the ball confidently. Robertson. Can't miss, surely. It's still alive. Well, that's the end of that for now.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. Darwin Núñez was spot on with that challenge. And he has options available. And crossed in there. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. De Bruyne. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Will they profit from this situation? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And the corner for Liverpool.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Going short. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And the keeper had to concentrate to the full under duress. De Bruyne. And a fine tackle. Salah. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Counter-attacking very much an option. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. This looks promising. Phillips. Haaland. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. No more time left. First half is over here at Anfield. Well, we know what Erling Haaland is capable of, but it's still difficult trying to contain him, as the opposition have found out here.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great move.
Well, underway once more, and the first half struggles for Liverpool were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Really bright-looking attack. Must be! Can they keep it out? Well, they survived the attack.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was top-class goalkeeping.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. He must finish! And foiled by the post. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
The game continues then, and it's been all City.
Phil Foden.
Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott, shall we? Because someone has scored in the Arsenal game.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They've pulled one back with 50 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. This looks more than decent. Making sure it didn't get past him. Gakpo. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for
Big
you.
moment here, Derek.
Can he convert? On his own with only the keeper to beat, but he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Number 14, Jordan Henderson.
Gundogan. Grealish. Couldn't keep it. It is advantage Manchester City here. Walker. Opportunity here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is.
Jack Grealish.
Now, who can he play it to? Holland.